You know what's wild? The financial advice that sounds the smartest is often what keeps you broke. Not because it's wrong, exactly, but because it's incomplete. It's the stuff everyone repeats without questioning. Your parents said it, your friends say it, financial experts say it, and you believe it because it sounds responsible. But here's the thing. If everyone around you is following the same financial habits and most people are still struggling with money, maybe those habits aren't actually designed for you to get ahead. Maybe they're designed to keep you exactly where you are. I spent years doing this, following every rule perfectly, saving like my life depended on it, avoiding debt like it was poison, investing in things I didn't understand because I was told it was the right move. And you know what happened? I stayed broke. I stayed broken, but broke in the way that matters. No choices, no freedom, no power. I had money in the bank, but I didn't have options. I couldn't take a risk. I couldn't say no to a job I hated. I couldn't invest in something I believed in because I was too busy protecting what little I had. That's not security, that's a cage. So one day I stopped, and I started watching the women who actually had money, not the ones making more, the ones who actually had wealth, who had choices, who had freedom. And you know what I discovered? They were breaking every single rule I was following. They weren't saving like crazy, they were investing aggressively. They weren't avoiding debt, they were using debt as a tool. They weren't waiting to feel ready. They were moving scared, moving uncertain, moving with incomplete information. And somehow they were building real wealth. Today, we're talking about 5 habits that sound responsible but are actually sabotaging you. 5 things that look like the right move but are keeping you stuck. And more importantly, why the women who break these rules end up building real wealth while everyone else stays exactly where they are. Let's break this down. Okay, so here's what we're doing today. I'm not going to tell you to save 50% of your income or invest in index funds or any of that. Those things have their place. But first, we need to talk about 5 habits that are actually working against you. 5 things that feel responsible but are sabotaging your future. Hey, sis! I'm Maya, your new big sis. I'm here to help you build real wealth and live the life you actually love. No legal jargon, no judgment. If you're ready to stop winging it with your money, hit subscribe and let's do this together. Penny and I are so happy you're here. The first habit, treating all debt like it's the same. This is the big one. You've probably heard your whole life that debt is bad, right? So you're trying to pay off everything equally. Your credit card, your student loans, your car payment. All of it feels like failure. But here's what nobody tells you. Not all debt is created equal. A mortgage on a property that appreciates? That's leverage. A car loan for a reliable vehicle you need for work? That's an investment in your income. A credit card at 25% interest because you're living beyond your means? That's different, completely different. The women who get rich don't avoid debt. They get strategic about it. They borrow for things that make them money or save them money. They avoid debt that just costs them money. They understand the difference between debt that works for them and debt that works against them. Most women spend years paying off low-interest student loans while their credit card debt grows. That's backwards. It's like trying to put out a big fire while ignoring the small one growing in the corners. The second habit, saving first, investing never. You've heard it. Pay yourself first. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses. And yes, emergency funds matter. But here's where this breaks down. If you're only saving and never investing, your money is literally losing value. Inflation is eating it. You're being responsible and getting poorer at the same time. It feels safe, but it's toxic. The women who build wealth don't just save. They save enough for emergencies, then they invest the rest. They understand that money sitting in a savings account earning 4% while inflation is 3% means they're only actually gaining 1%. That's not a win. That's the illusion of progress. But most women are terrified of investing. So they save and save and save. And 20 years later, they have a nice emergency fund and no wealth. They have security, but they don't have freedom. And security without freedom is just a more comfortable cage. The third habit, waiting until you feel ready to make money moves. This one kills me because I see it constantly. Women waiting to invest until they understand the stock market perfectly. Waiting to start a side hustle until they have the perfect business plan. Waiting to negotiate their salary until they feel confident enough. The problem is, you're never going to feel ready. The market will never feel safe enough. Your business plan will never be perfect. And by the time you feel ready, 5 years have passed, 10 years have passed, and you're still in the same place. The women who build wealth don't wait for certainty. They move with incomplete information. They start investing with $100. They launch the side hustle while still learning. They negotiate the raise even though their hands are shaking. They understand that imperfect action now is worth more than perfect action never. Waiting for perfect conditions is the most expensive habit you can have. It's like waiting for the perfect wave to learn to surf. You're never going to get in the water. The fourth habit, treating your salary like it's your income. Okay, this one is subtle, but it's huge. Most women think their income is their salary. So if you make $50,000 a year, that's your income. You budget around it, you feel limited by it. But your actual income potential is so much bigger than your salary. It's your salary plus everything you could earn on the side, plus what you could earn investing, plus what you could earn starting something new. The women who get rich don't think I make $50,000 a year, so I can only spend $50,000. They think my salary is $50,000, but my income potential is unlimited. They use their salary as a stable foundation. Then they build multiple income streams on top of it. A side hustle, investments, a skill they monetized, maybe consulting, maybe content creation, maybe a digital product. Most women are trapped because they see their salary as their ceiling instead of their floor. And when you think $50,000 is all you can earn, you don't try to earn more. You don't see the opportunities, you don't move. The fifth habit, spending based on what you make. This is the classic one. You get a raise, your expenses go up. You get a bonus, you deserve to treat yourself. Your income increases, so your lifestyle increases. This is called lifestyle inflation. Then it's the reason women making 6 figures are still living paycheck to paycheck. They're earning more but spending it all, sometimes spending more than they earn. The women who build wealth do the opposite. When their income goes up, they don't increase their lifestyle proportionally. They increase their investments. They increase their savings. They increase their income-generating activities. It's not sexy, it's not Instagram-worthy, but it's how wealth actually happens. You don't get rich by making more money. You get rich by making more money and spending the same amount. The gap between the two is where wealth lives. It's in that space that you breathe. It's in that space that you build. So those are the five habits that sound responsible. Does that sound right? That sounds safe. But they're keeping you trapped. And now you know. No, you see, okay sis, it's no use just listening to me. Your task for today is this. Pick one of these 5 habits. Just one. The one that hit you the hardest. The one you know is holding you back. Now to the opposite. If it's waiting for perfect conditions, make one imperfect move today. If it's treating all debt the same, spend 30 minutes understanding your actual interest rates. If it's lifestyle inflation, commit to not increasing your spending this month, even if something good happens. Do it and tell me what happened in the comments so I can celebrate with you. I'll be here reading, genuinely interested in your journey. Before you go, if this felt like the conversation you needed today, subscribe so we can keep hanging out. And if you have a friend who's stuck in these same habits, share this with her. Because you deserve wealth, you deserve choices. You deserve freedom. You got this. Take care of your money, sis. I'll see you soon.